Hello everybody and welcome back. My name is Winback, and on today's episode of Pokemon Unite, we're going to be playing Pikachu, everyone's cutest favorite Pokemon from the first generation, who's too cute to even stand sometimes. But it's a YouTube video. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe your heart out, and we're going to show you some stuff about this character who has recently been buffed as well. Maybe not big changes, but in the realm of moderate to largely impactful changes for Pikachu, mostly in the damage department. So Pikachu got a damage increase in both Thunder and Volt Tackle. I already like Thunder, so I'm going to be taking that for sure, but I also really love Thunderbolt, so we're keeping that and leaving Volt Tackle on the... Oh, stealing everything. We're leaving the Volt Tackle on the sidelines because Thunderbolt is hugely impactful, being an AoE stun of massive proportions. Really, really, really good stuff. Electro Ball, definitely a good ability, as you probably saw in the last video with that Zapdos steal, but not something I'm in love with. So, anyway, that being said, we're going to play Pikachu like an AoE zoning mage. Oh, down go the Ralts to our Absol jungle. Nope. Not going to get the 30. Not going to get the 30 energy in. Just going to get pushed around by the Wartortle. Hopefully I can get... Alright, it's fine. Everything's fine. We've got the health back. Now we run. I need to tell you what the items are for this character. And we're using Wise Glasses for damage. Buddy Barrier, obviously. And then Focus Band for some health when we get low, because Pikachu is rather squishy. And getting that big percentage health back when we're close to death isn't terribly inefficient. So, you could... you can hypothetically use a couple different items on Pikachu, whether it's the energy amplifier or the choice specs, whatever you want there. But he does ultimately do enough damage, it feels like, especially in the early game with all of his CC, to really shut down the enemy team. I don't know why the Thunder went off into the bush on the sidelines there, but Wartortle may be a problem now. May just kind of be. Alright, everything's fine. Ralts still terrible in the early game. Hugely just awful, the worst. But the Wartortle still doing disgusting amounts of damage. Even though Blastoise got nerfed recently, that Hydro Pump is painful. Super, super painful. Pooping out little lanterns, running back to... What is this? Okay, I'll take it. It's fine. Running back to the lane like we were. Gotta aim the Thunders and the Thunderbolts. Take all the Bees. No more Vespiquens and Combees in my lane, please. And then Dreadnought is up as well. We've just got to take literally everything off the map right now from the enemy team, because there's Ninetales top. Looks like Wartortle's still bottom, but he doesn't seem even remotely interested in taking the Dreadnought, so I wonder where he went. The Eldegoss speed up. Ooh, sending me towards him. Come on. Let's go get him. Alright, there's the stun and the Thunder, locking him in. He's just going to surf away, though. That's pretty unfortunate. But still, we scared him enough, so he shouldn't be doing anything in the bottom lane. Rip the Unite move. Just absolutely obliterating both Charmeleon and Ninetales. I guess I had some help from Sylveon, but, you know, I'm going to take the credit for it because I'm the cute one. I don't know, maybe that's debatable too, whoever you are. If you pick Sylveon over Pikachu, then... You know what? Maybe I just don't want to know you as a person. Maybe we should never meet. Yeah. You deserve that silence for siding with Sylveon. So... Rotom gets dropped inside the goalpost. It has 20 seconds of uptime. We've only got 3 points to turn in, but we might as well turn in everything because it's instantaneous for another 10 seconds at least. Get my team some energy off of the Audinos on the other side, and then go and get us some more Vespiquen Combee experience. Honestly, Vespiquen looks really cool. I think I would definitely play with that character. That Pokemon, if it were playable. Not that I've ever played that generation of Pokemon as it is, but I'll take a Beedrill too. Beedrill, absolutely fucking sick. And it looks like this game is just kind of over. I don't necessarily know what the enemy, it's not an Eldegoss, it's a Diet Pepsi. I don't think that player wanted to pick that character, got stuck with it, and now has no idea what they're doing. So there's a couple options for what that person is doing, because they're not a game bot. They may be a player-created bot, but I can almost guarantee you these are the workings of a petulant player who got their pick taken away from them on the character select screen and now decided to just run it down because their team made them angry, which is awful and should be punished. Ooh, with the utmost. Oh my god, my ult did absolutely nothing. Pikachu's ult is ultimately just pure damage. And obviously the shield from the buddy barrier, I mean, it's defensive if you need it to be. But Pikachu just rains down thunder every time, or I think it's like 3 to 4 times inside the AoE. Ooh! I missed the Thunderbolt, but it looks like the thunder landed, and Ninetales decided to just stand directly in it. Absol taking out the Charizard, and we are rocking all the more damage on the point because Pikachu just has ridiculous amounts of AoE bursty damage in the middle of where everyone wants to stand. It's actually about half the size of the lane, the width of the lane, so it's pretty nuts. Can we take the Rotom all by ourselves? Because we definitely don't need to keep running it down on top lane. That's how we'll give the enemy team all the experience back to, you know, maybe take the Zapdos later. But then again, there's that Diet Pepsi. Not super sure. But I'm 95% positive it's just a butthurt player getting smashed in Champ Select because they couldn't push the buttons fast enough to pick their character. Unfortunate for the enemy team. I'll take the fun stuff, though. I mean, sometimes you just want to style. Sometimes you just want to push those buttons, watch people explode. Sometimes you truly want to become the God of Thunder. Which may or may not be Raikou? That's another Pokemon I'd really like to see. I know legendaries are kind of, you know, boring, but oh man, those Gen 1 and Gen 2 legendaries are really cool. Just so cool. Anyway, back to this game. We're still talking about Pikachu. Not a whole lot has changed. We're just cramming the XP, taking the kills where we can, letting our team smash that player once again. How many are we up to on the death counter for that player? Probably quite a bit. Look at all the damage that we're doing to Ninetales behind her barrier. That is disgusting. Pikachu does significant amounts of damage. I know I've said it already like 3 times this video, but it's gross. And because the buffs to Thunder and Volt Tackle were about, you know, 20% of the damage that it was previously doing, we do get a little bit of a late game damage buff to make us much more viable. Viable is the word. So, oof, all right. There's only so much that we can do. There it is. There's the surrender. Thank God, putting them out of their misery. The enemy team decides that they cannot carry their lone Philosopher? I don't know. The tiny starfish flower fucker who died on cooldown. Yeah. Look at that. That's crazy. 713 to 16 because one player just did not want to participate. Anyway, that is it from me, everybody. I'll see you guys next week. Peace out.